First, we found the land and we absolutely loved the view outside. So we never intended to move actually, but the land kind of brought us here. Once we bought it, we found out we can't really reuse the existing house, so we decided let's build. And just down the street, half a mile from here, was a Richardson custom home, which was gorgeous. So Alicia called Neil, and she called another company or two, did phone interviews. And talking to Neil, it just felt really good. So we had our first meeting with him out here, and we knew he was the one. We were very comfortable with him.
Obviously, he'd worked in the area, and that's probably the biggest thing, is that he was familiar with this area, contractors in the area, etc., and felt good about that, because we were, quote unquote, out to some land that we weren't terribly familiar with this geography exactly.
Right. We were very pleased with all of their subcontractors. He's worked with, I think, most of them on other projects, so they meshed really well, and that seemed to help the flow. Mm-hmm. Good quality people.
I would agree with that. I felt comfortable that he was bringing, quality people in. They're handling, some pretty expensive things that we've picked out, and I was always comfortable that that was being monitored and cared for throughout the process.
When we first met, Alicia had some ideas in her head. Neil listened. He's a very good listener. He came back 1 or 2 days, maybe later. He had 2 or 3 plans. Within minutes, we narrowed it down to 2 plans. And then he went back, combined the 2 things, and gave us a presentation, and it was it. Mm-hmm. It was that quick.
He did. He was very responsive and very easy to work with. He came to our home, our current home, brought the plans there. We sat around the table, talked, moved a few walls here and there, and updated an existing plan that, in fact, he brought us the plan and said, after you guys described what you were interested in, I've kind of been interested in building something like this for a while too. So it was a good mix right off the bat.
And it was really fast. It just flowed together. Mm-hmm. And we knew then that we had the right builder.
There was an existing home here, almost positioned in this same spot. And I think Neil was up for the opportunity to remove that home, do the landscaping, move dirt, the things that were required with that aspect of kind of a non-traditional situation with building. There were some other things that had to be done before we could just get started.
And we had some obstacles like rock. I think we took out 54 dump truck loads of rock on this excavation here. So that was really surprising to everybody. When he told us the demo crew would be here next Monday, I was shocked that he was the demo crew, him and his guys. That's one of the most remarkable things about Neil, is he was the most hands-on, get in there guy from start to finish, and that was truly amazing.
I was pretty sure that I wanted to work with a designer on the home. I had some ideas, but certainly wasn't prepared to take that role myself. So he was very open to that idea. And in fact, the designer that we worked with is somebody that was new for him to work with as well. So that was all kind of a new part of the approach.
They spoke with each other as needed. We spoke with them one-on-one as needed, and I don't know about what their point of view is, but it worked very good for us, the homeowners.
Yeah, we did have a few meetings, all 3 of us together, and
when we came to this house for the first time, I just got to say it exceeded expectations. Gorgeous, top to bottom. We walked around and we asked each other several times in the last couple of weeks, did we pick that? Did we pick that? And it's just beautiful.
It was emotional.
Yeah.
I'll just say it's emotional.
Oh, I think one of the most special parts of the house is the stairwell and the fireplaces in the basement and up here. They're really good. The master bedroom and awesome. Oh my gosh, gorgeous.
I think the woodwork too just really, pops out immediately when you come in here, and the detail and the craftsmanship that's in the woodwork, to me, is really amazing.
The kitchen is outstanding, the walk-in pantry.
I love to bake, I love to cook, so I'm really excited about getting into the kitchen and using all the new technology with the range and everything.
And I think another special thing about this house is the floor on the lower level, the concrete. It's unique. We kind of wanted the outdoors, indoors, rough and ready to go, and I think that turned out way better than I ever expected to.
It's beautiful. I would definitely recommend Neil Richardson Custom Homes. His level of detail and commitment to the project and responsiveness and doing what he said he was going to do, when he says he's going to do it, 100% I would say yes.
Oh, I totally agree. Neil was a good choice for us, and it flowed so well, just very smooth. I don't know what his opinion is again, but from the customer, very pleased with Neil.